By now I know you would have watched a ton of MARC Jacobs video if you're interested in purchasing any, but I just wanted to share with you what I got and put my 2 cents in from the collection. I actually have been really excited waiting for this to come and for me to try it on. I placed 2 different orders for the MARC Jacobs Beauty products that just launched. I placed one on the MARC Jacobs website, but some of the colors were gone and I wanted it, so I placed another order once it dropped on Sephora. The MARC Jacobs order hasn't arrived. I placed that 2 days before I placed that for Sephora order. Sephora order is already here, but the MARC Jacobs order is telling me next week. So I decided to just use the ones that I ordered from Sephora. It's not going to be everything, but once my order from MARC Jacobs arrives, I will do another video. So from Sephora, I ordered the medium deep in the bronzer, and 40 medium deep. That's what I ordered for the bronzer. With the MARC Jacobs, I ordered medium plus. I ordered medium deep from Sephora because I'm not sure whether the one I ordered from MARC Jacobs, which is medium plus, I'm not sure how it will work. So I just ordered this just in case that doesn't work out very well. I also picked up 2 of the MARC Jacobs lip products. I picked up Mauve, which is 500, and 103, which is Booty Call. And then I picked up one of the uh, blush sticks. This is Papa Don't Preach 210, and from the MARC Jacobs order, I have another one coming in. I think I ordered 2 blushes, 2 bronzers, and the eye pencil is from the MARC Jacobs order, so I don't have any right now. So I'm going to use a different one. And what else did I order from? And the mascara that also I ordered from the website. I was hoping it will come and I'll just put both of them together and then make a video, but unfortunately it didn't. So this one is the eyeshadow. I also ordered another eyeshadow from MARC Jacobs, but this one is Act Natural 110, which is like a brown. I just wanted to see how it performs. So we're going to do a few comparisons. I don't have the old MARC Jacobs products. I think it was only the gel liner that I really liked from the old MARC Jacobs. I wasn't really into MARC Jacobs before, but right now I just want to give it a try. So we're going to do some comparisons with the tone, especially for the bronzer, with the tone and the colors, so that you can have an idea what the colors look like on my skin. So if you're a shade twin, you will know which one that you prefer, or if you see it on my skin, it helps you make a decision on what to get. So what do we do first? So let's do the bronzer first. I know a lot of people are complaining it's not elegant. It's a little bit for the babies. It's just for teenagers. But makeup lately has been so, I don't know how to explain it. It has been almost the same. I think this is quite cute. Um, and it reminds me a little bit, especially the color of the futuristic products or that you see. So it has a futuristic look to it. That's what I think. But it has this lovely daisy here. Yes, it does not compare to the Dior, but Dior has always been more luxury than MARC Jacobs. So this is still luxury, but Dior is, there are levels. So I place Dior above the MARC Jacobs in terms of luxury. But this is much more affordable than other luxury products. I'm not saying it's cheap, but I'm saying it's more affordable, like let's say Prada or Hermes and so on and so forth. And I also think it's quite on brand for MARC Jacobs. This is fun. This is, bright, sunny. I really do like it. Yes, it's not as elegant, but I still do like it. So, yeah, this is what medium deep looks like. Made in Italy, and 24-month shelf life. Let me see how much it costs. It is a powder bronzer. It costs $42, and it's not as big as their former bronzer, which everybody liked and could never finish. But this is still quite substantial. So let me show you how it looks. So this is how it looks. Okay. That's not bad. Not bad at all. But to me, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's actually a bronzer. I don't know. It looks to me like it's more neutral red than having that warm bronzy uh, color. You can see that, at least on my skin tone. Yeah, I think it's more neutral. More neutral, actually. I think it's more neutral. Okay, I'm going to compare it with some other um, luxury bronzers. This is YSL. And what shade do I have in this one? 05. I think there are 6 shades, but this is 05 YSL, and I'll put it right here. Okay, so you can see this is lighter. Let me see. So you can see this is definitely lighter than this one, but this is actually the kind of shades I like for my bronzers, giving it that warmth and not too deep. Okay. So I do like that the bronzer, the MARC Jacobs, has deeper shades. I'm number 40. This is number 40. We have 45 and we have 50. So this is quite good, and this is 40. So I think it's more accommodating of the deeper skin tones. So I didn't pick those. I don't know how the deeper shades, how that will turn out, but we'll see. Now this is Gucci, and this is the deepest one in Gucci. I love this bronzer, but the color is what I'm not really crazy about. It has that terracotta feel, which I don't generally like. A little bit of red, but you see that has a little bit of red. So this is deeper than this one and than that one. All right. Soleil collection from Tom Ford, and this is the deepest shade, number 4, Formentera. I'm gonna do that. All right, and let's put it down here. All right, so this is Formentera from Dior. This is YSL. This is Marc Jacobs, and this is what's this one? Gucci. And you can see that this is still the darkest. And one more I would put would be Armani. Yeah. Okay, that's Armani, and this is Tom Ford, YSL, Marc Jacobs, and Gucci. This is definitely the deepest shade that I own right now. So you can see how it compares to other luxury bronzers. Let's go ahead and apply the bronzer. I'm going to use a light hand from the beginning because it might be too dark. We don't see how it will apply. I'm using the fan brush from the Walker fan brush from Sonia G. I like to use this to put on my bronzers. Okay, that's just one tap. Ooh, this is quite pigmented, no doubt. It blends out so smoothly, and as you can see, it did give me that shadow. I will probably use this more as sculpting than for bronzer. So the color is really good for my skin tone. I can use it as a contour, but I can also use it as a bronzer. If I want something more neutral, I'll use it as a bronzer. But yeah, it is really pretty. I do like it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not disappointed. It performed real, very easy to use and very, very pigmented, like that. Next, let's try the blush. I picked up Papa Don't Preach 210, which is described as a vibrant coral, and it has an 18-month shelf life and made in Korea. So this is how it looks. I think this might be a bit too juvenile, but on the table it will look so cute. I think I like it with that daisy over here, which is quite on brand, and the yellow color. So let's see how it looks. I think of all the packages, this one is my least favorite, but I still like it. So I've cleaned my hand, and this is how coral looks. This is $35, and it comes in 10 different shades. So let's go ahead and try this on. On one side, I will swipe it, but if you want more control and for it not to lift up your foundation, you can just, or whatever you have underneath, you can just put it on your hand and use a brush to apply it. That gives you more control, and that gives you the ability to decide on the pigment. But I do want to try it by swiping to see whether it will lift up whatever I have underneath. That's like 3 swipes. Actually, it's not patchy at all. I thought maybe it will lift up what I have underneath. It doesn't, and it is not patchy. But I want more pigment, so I'm going to apply some more. It is also blurring, doesn't emphasize texture. So this doesn't have a glowy finish. It's more like a natural finish, but it still has just a tiny bit of glow to it. I don't know if what I'm seeing is some gold flecks on it. It might just be my concealer, my foundation, but that's it. That is it applied. So far, so good. I like it. Nothing that I see that is bad yet. We've tried two, so maybe it's making a comeback. Let's head over to the eyes. So I picked just a neutral color. This is a matte color, and I think this is so cute, real cute. I picked something that I like to use, and it opens like this. This is what the color looks like. This is so cute. Will look nice on my vanity table. And a lot of the eyeshadows, single eyeshadows, have sold out at the Sephora website. Um, but I'll keep an eye out and see whether they do come back. I'm going to put this on my crease and the outer corner. I'm using the Sonia G Blender Pro. Okay, that is quite pigmented. I like that. I'm just tapping a little just to give me some control. Very smooth for the application, but also I like the color. It's a good transition shade for me, for my skin tone. Uh, I wish I had the other one that I purchased. That's a metallic shade, and I put it on my eyelid. But yeah, I'm just gonna add the Dior stick. That will be the fastest, and this is Rosewood 2, and I'll put that on my lid. Blend it together so there will be no demarcation. So I think it matches well with the Dior stick. Very easy to use. Like I said, the eyeliner, which is I think it's golden black, something like that. Um, it hasn't come, so when it comes, I'll do another one. So let me finish up my eyes and we can go to the lips. Let's put on some highlighter. I forgot about that. I'm going to use the Tom Ford Soleil Summer Collection, and I can't pronounce the name, but that's bronzy, and I think it will go very well with the peachy coral. What do you think? Let's try it. Just gonna put a little. Okay, this is it with the highlighter. I put on liner and my mascara, and because I felt I needed more contrast for my eyes, I used the bronzer up here and under my eyes to give it more contrast. So this is a very good shade for me because I can use it for a lot of things, for my eyes as a liner, and of course as a not a bronzer but a contour. So this works very well for me. So that's what I use to complete my eye look, and then of course the highlighter. So let's go ahead and move on to the lips, and I picked two, Mauve and Booty Call. All right, so let's me clean my lips and we can start with that. The lipstick, or the high shine lipstick, that's what it's called. It's called hard on long lasting soft shine lipstick. So it's supposed to give some high shine. It is $34, and they have quite a range of shades, and it is made in Italy, and $34. So let's take a look. I don't know which one we try first. So look at that, that is cute. So it has MARC Jacobs written on here, and then a heart on top. So yeah, this is how it looks, and we are going to do, there we go. It does have some shine. This is mauve on. It doesn't really go with what my face, but that's a lovely color. It's real mauve, berry like. Let's see what it's described as. Yeah, it's described as cool purple pink. It's really a pretty color, but more on the purplish side, more on the plum side than on the pinkish side. And I think it looks cute. And this is without a lip liner. If I'm going to use a lip liner, I'll use Night Moth from MAC to go with this. It's going to go very well. So let's check this out and put on the next one. So the next we're going to try on is going to be 103 Booty Call. It is described as warm maroon beige, more of a neutral color. Nope. Of course, the same packaging as the other one, and this is how it looks. Oh, I like that warm maroon beige color. I might need a lip liner with this, but let's do it first without a lip liner. This looks like a nudie pink color to me. It will go well with everything. But yeah, I'm going to use a lip liner. So let's do that. So I'm using from Dior 510 Warm Brown, just a brown color. Normally I do like putting on the liner before I put on the lipstick, but this way works also. Of course, everything I used will be in the description box. This is the final look, and I think it came out very well. Um, all right, my final thoughts for this collection. I like everything. It is pretty. Do I think it's something revolutionary? Of course not. Nothing really big to come out of it. I know some people do not like the packaging, but I love the packaging. I do like it. I think it's shows character, it shows that individuality. Everybody's like cookie cutter nowadays, but I do like this packaging. I have pores over here, texture, as well as hyperpigmentation and a birthmark here. So when I'm looking at products, I do actually look at it from that point of view. Does it cater to my skin type? Now, if you have clear skin and you don't have any issue, of course, every product will work for you. But if you do have some blemishes on your skin, how do the products perform? So when I'm saying something is good, that's what I'm looking at, all these things. So just a little bit of an idea of the kind of skin that I do have. Also, going to the products, I do like the shade of uh, bronzer. It's not a bronzer, it's a contour for me. I do like it. Looking at it, how it has settled on the face, it's really nice. Also, I used it on my eyes and I used it on my under eyes. You can use it on your nose. I used it on my nose as well. I do like the shade. Probably the medium plus will be a better shade for me in terms of being an actual bronzer, but this is really nice. I like this. I do like it. Going to the lips, nothing much is hydrating. It says high shine. There's not too much of a shine with this, but it's hydrating and it glides on very smoothly. I don't know about longevity, but we'll watch for the rest of the day and I'll come back and give you a feedback. For the eyeshadow, I just got a matte color and it did glide on very well. It is a very nice color for me as a transition shade. We will try the metallics and see how it is, but the matte, they did get it very well, very forgiving on the eyes, not emphasizing texture or anything on my eyes. So it is I do like that. And as well, the same thing for the blush. I thought it might highlight, the pores or anything. No, it's not. It's actually quite blurring. Not too much, but it does do the job. It doesn't emphasize it as well. And the color that I picked up, I do like it. Papa don't preach. Uh, so this is real nice as well. Hopefully when the other ones come in, then I will show you how it looks on me. The shadow, the eyeshadow, yes, as well as the bronzer, and then we can do a comparison between the two shades that I picked up, and then the eyeliner as well as the mascara as well. So expect, if I don't do a full video, it probably be with the shorts. This look is more of a, how do I call it, more of a neutral look, nudie pink look. I do like it. It is a vibe. So I like it. It's the way it looks right now. I would have preferred to put kind of a peachy color lips with this. So I might pick up another color of the lipstick, or I'll use one of the, what do you call it? One of the peachy colors or coral colors that I do have. And I think it will go better with this. But I don't have it with the MARC Jacobs, and this is a MARC Jacobs video. So we're going to go with this. That's it for today for the first half of it. And if you did enjoy the video, consider subscribing to the channel, or liking and sharing and commenting as well. It does help me out with the algorithm, and that's the way you support me or support this channel to keep growing. So I would appreciate it if you go ahead and do one of those. Any little help is appreciated and welcome. And I hope you enjoyed it. I do love to share my picks and hear from others what they think. Did you pick up any? Please tell me how you liked it. Did you enjoy it? Do you have any thoughts on it? Or maybe the thoughts will be different from mine. So yes. So until next time, thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay blessed. Bye bye.